Hey crew, Mark Hatmaker here. I'm going to give you a teaser along the edges of one thing that's included on black box number 5. It's actually black box 6, my apologies. But anyway, RAW 219, black box 5, eventually get those numbers transferred over. Again, it's just, we'll give you the link again as per usual in case you're going to get black box 1. It's nothing sportive about what's going on, and for some of you who have wondered, oh, you're going to be doing subs again? Of course we're going to have some subs in there, but all of them are going to be mean and wicked, and we don't really want to do the street legal stuff, as it were. With that said, though, here in a few moments I'm going to show you something that has a street legality to it. Then I'm going to show you 2 things that tweak it and take it beyond the pale, and then I'm not going to show the next thing that really pushes it, because then you get a pony up. That'll be on 219 on black box 6. We're going to talk about that Rip-Out DWL. And again, I'm going to speed through this. Well, kind of not really. I'm going to go a little bit quickly on this because we're not going to get all detailed oriented. We'll take this clip out to 12 minutes to get everything in there. Allie, can I bring you in here, please? I'm going to get you to quarter position, please. Head that way, feet that way. Thank you very much. Quarter position, hands and knees. This is just our reference points, kids, right? We know what the fight doesn't start from right here. Just something for us to work from. Whenever you get off the side, in this case I'll be working off her left side, so I'm kind of working over here on the port side of everything. I'm going to set myself up in my back of my hands doing the rise. There's no seat belts. Don't make seat belting anymore, right? Those in the know aren't seat belting. And in case we're wondering why, again, take a look at the black box stuff. You'll be popping wrists, everything left and right. It's just not rolling out arm bars. I mean, we can do that, but that takes too much work. Just don't seat belt for the sport fight, or even in the street fight in particular, and also by running out with our pry positions anyway. We already start some of our breakdown before we even move on anything. We're also doing weapons monitoring whenever we're really talking about the rough and tumble scuffle. I'm going to do a quick breakdown here, which is basically I'm going to look at the pocket. I'm just turning the corner pocket, so if I'm sitting here facing off in this direction, I've got my hands in the proper pry position. I turn and look at this pocket. Before I even get to that pocket, if I've done this thing right, this shoulder is going to dip with the ground, and that hip is going to come up. Okay, now if I really swing it hard, we might actually get her turned all the way over here in the side position, but I don't need it. It's even not even preferable what's going on, because it's going to start getting too much inertia, too much rollover, provides too many scramble defensive opportunities. What I'm looking to do is to set up the gift, and the gift I want is this left hand. I want this left hand, pick this hand off the mat towards your chest, please. I want to be able to hold this left wrist and my left hand just like that. But we see whenever it's in the stretched out position, I'm not reaching over here. I can't make it happen here. I don't want to fight for it. I want it to naturally fall into my hand. And how does that happen? Here's the key. Let's watch this on the inside. Turn the corner. It is now in my hand, right? So we're talking about getting ourselves in the pry position, getting out of that old rookie nonsense of using seat belts, move down and pick it up, and having that wrist in the gift position. Do this nice and slow. So I turn that corner with the pocket. There's my gift position right here. Now for this Rip-Out DWL double wrist lock, I'm hanging on nice and tight here. I will take, since it's the left hand on the left wrist, again I've shown all this before, I'm going to put a tweak in here in just a moment. I'm going to take this left shoulder, put it in the center of the back, or at least on top of this scapula. I don't need to have her broken down all the way whatsoever. I put it in there to pin her, to prevent her from taking off and leaving me. I put this shoulder right here. I take a big step out the back side. I will double up my grip here. I'll open this up here in just a moment, and I pry this arm off the mat. Verbal tap, please. Tap. There it is. All right. Now what's happening? Stay here. When I came across here, this forearm is going across this upper humerus. It pins it. So this is levering across here, kind of like a preacher bench position, right? This hand is underneath. This hand comes around and hooks up underneath as well. So whenever I rock back, get out of here, champ. Come on, I'm sorry. Just slide over here for a minute, please. Whatever I'm talking about, I get into here with that visible arm. I'm hanging on. So this is across a fake humerus right here. I'm hooked up on that forearm. I double up right here. Take that back step, and my shoulder points through the back of the arm, and I'm prying that thing off the mat, lift up, and it pops. You with me? One more time. Slow. Let's go ahead and fake that breakdown to here. There's the gift. It's in my hand. Shoulder, back of the arm, turn, double up the grip, and just slide that up. Slide back over there for just a moment, please. Now, we don't like who we're playing with, you're playing for, going all the way down the line, right? Whenever we do that turn, the corner here, once we doubled up, we're throwing ourselves into it, popping and ripping that shoulder, right? So that makes pretty sense. How to take something from the street legal to less than ideal. I'll give you one more idea how to make it even meaner, really the old school grip with it, which is a cup grip. So I'm coming underneath, got the hook here. Instead of me doubling up right here, I slide underneath this hand. I come out this way Why am I doing that? You'll see in just a moment. See if I can, I'm going to take my hip out of it so you can see what's going on. Let's fake the brake down here. So fake, go ahead and lay down for me. Turn. See if we can look at everything. I'm sitting on my butt. I would never be sitting on my butt for this, but the case. What I'm talking about, the cup grip, everything we've done before is I hooked underneath. We got that? Again, my ass would never be in the ground all the way through here. Everything's up high and tight. So here, for the lever, the cupping is actually coming out this side, and it's rolling that wrist. So we've already verbal tap. There it is. So I'm talking about cup gripping is here, snap into position, and then I take my huge hairy set out that direction and pop everything apart. So instead of street legal, cup gripping, take the sit, go ahead and get out of here, champ. That will cure so much what ails you, particularly even if you got an arm that's little. You need to think about, will it be stubborn to the pull out? No, because you're applying all your weight directly down to that shoulder blade. Put the cup grip on, everything comes out. But one more thing, you say, Mark, what did I hear a smart question out there? I think it did. Mark, what if they hit a catch grip? Or that arm doesn't, that wrist doesn't fall into gift position and it's slightly high. Have I done all this for naught? No. Then we want to run into a shoulder ripper, and a shoulder ripper, is here we showed you the street legal and a kind version, and 2 ways to make it unkind. Well, there's no kind way to do the shoulder ripper, but again, if you want to see that noise, again, pony up the money, or if not, hopefully you enjoyed some of the stuff we did on here. Take a look at the entire syllabi we put up for Raw 219 Black Box 6, or take a look more of the information we've got going on about the Black Box program, because if this floats your boat right here, there's a lot of stuff on there. I know we're talking, it's all wheat and no chaff crew. So hopefully you enjoy, train safely. If you do the cup grip, go slow. I cannot express how much, we know wrists are fragile, but you're already in a stress position right there. It is easy to jack someone up fast. So take it easy, crew.